Hello YouTube. Now there's not going to be much action in this video, so if you are the sort of viewer that just wants to see me modifying cars and anything like that, then turn off the video. This is just going to be me explaining with a little bit of things in the background. So as you can tell from the title of the video, I'm selling all my cars. Now I know that everyone's going to be thinking, everyone's going to be thinking that I've got in trouble, like the policing has gone seriously wrong, and I'm gonna have to get rid of my cars. That isn't the issue. I know I haven't explained much from the policing that a lot of people see me on my Instagram. If you have no idea what I'm talking about because you're not following my Instagram, go and follow my Instagram. Basically something happened about a month ago now. I truly believe I wasn't doing anything wrong. I got a wrong police officer on the wrong time and the wrong day, and I've been told that by multiple other police officers. And they're trying to do me for 9 points for two things which I believe I wasn't guilty of. So there's an ongoing thing at the minute with solicitors, so I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to potentially incriminate myself. But that police officer on one night decided he wanted to do me for 3 offences. What I believe, other police officers believe, and many solicitors believe is a bit of a joke what they did me for. But I'm not going to get into too much of it. That is the issue with the police thing. As I said, I'm not going to repeat, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't want to potentially incriminate myself. But anyway, it's not to do with that. I've got 4 or 5 cars at the minute, and it's getting a little bit out of control. So what's going on is I'm actually selling, or in the process, or already sold, most, if not all, my cars. And there's a reason for that. So the Gloria sold yesterday, which was probably the most stressful time I ever had selling a car. Nonetheless, I will never ever put anything for sale on eBay ever again. Their bidding system is an absolute joke. I had, every time I paid £50 listing fees, somebody just bid on the car, and just for a laugh. The people just didn't turn up or just pissed me about. I had one person pretending that they were a big company, and it went on for about a week of going back and forth, and turns out they said, oh, okay, if you send us a video of you doing a striptease, we'll release the money. Great, thanks a lot. And then the next person did the exact same thing again, won the eBay, and just cancelled the order straight away. So I've got to pay all the listing fees, and people just can't be bothered. So I'll never ever sell a car on eBay ever again. But nonetheless, the Gloria is sold. Now, the M3, have you seen on Facebook or my Instagram, is for sale. Put that up for sale last night, and I've actually already got a deposit today. So this is what we're doing now. We're actually taking the M3 down to BM Minitech, and they're finally fixing that ABS light, which has been on for months, finally fixing it. So obviously I'm not going to sell a car with an ABS light on. So this is what we're doing now. We're going to go and chop it off at his house. He's going to give me a 5 Series to lend till tomorrow, and I'm going to pick up this tomorrow. Now, why am I selling all these cars? Why am I getting rid of all my cars? I want to go back to something which is down the, you know, the root of the channel, the base of the channel. You know, I've got all these different cars, and I feel like I'm kind of losing touch. So don't get it wrong, I absolutely love this M3. This is probably the best all-round car, definitely that I've owned, and actually probably the best all-round car you can buy for up to 15 grand. It's an insane car. The chassis is insane. It's an insane car. But can I take this to meets? No, I can't take this car to meets. It's a standard colour BMW. It's so beautiful, it's so pretty. I just can't take it to meets. I don't really have a meat car, and I don't really have a car that's crazy. Like I've got a diesel Mert, which I've rebuilt, which was great, good series, everyone enjoyed it. Got the M3, which is just for me. A lot of money just to have just sat there. Land Rover, I'm probably going to keep it. It's like 1,500 quid. It's like silly to get rid of. Like I can just get third-party insurance on it because I really don't care about something smacking into it. That's cheap. So what are we doing? I'm getting rid of the 4 or 5 cars that I have, or getting rid of 4 of them because I'm keeping the Land Rover, and we're getting 2 cars. One is something that's going to be something crazy that I can take to meets, but also something that I like, similar to the M3. And 2, I'm going back to something, having a cheap car, a cheap modified car, which all you guys can relate to. I'm not going to tell you what these cars are, obviously, but I'm going back to something, I'm going back to the roots of the channel where I've got 2 cars, one for crazy fun and one for like a channel car. So that is the reason why I'm selling all the cars. I've had so many people asking me about the police thing. I hope that's cleared up a little bit to you. If you are one of those people asking, you know, everyone's been commenting on posts, why are you selling all your cars? Why are you getting this? Why are you getting rid of that? Why are you getting rid of this? Guys, you have to remember, I've always been that guy that's never had cars for 6 months. And I'm probably always going to be that guy that never has cars for 6 months. I buy a car, have fun with it, move on. Buy a car, do some videos, move on. That's just one of those things. So I don't really like to be this guy that promises the world before I buy a car. So I know I might not stick to it. But the whole point is just having fun with the journey. And if I start getting bored of a car, or the views start dropping off a car, they're going to go. Do you know what I mean? It's going to go. And that is just a shame, you know. But the next car is something that resonates with me quite well, and a big part of the channel quite well. I hope that's a big clue. But again, I don't want to just try and make this video over 10 minutes. We're dropping off the M3 now. I was going to drop it off tomorrow and get some videos of the car, but they said they need it all day, so I can't really be sitting around all day, especially with COVID and stuff in the garage. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get much content for you guys from that, on that front. But let's take it down to BM Mini Tech. Let's get his ABS fixed, let's get this car sold, and then the next car I've got a really big decision to make. There's either one that's going to be going for about 15 grand, or I can get one that's going to be going for about 18, 19, and I don't really know which one I want to be doing yet. But again, guys, I know the videos have been you know, slow recently, and that's just because I've had all these cars and I can't move on to the next one. You know, the Glory was just taking so long to sell, I couldn't buy a 5th, 6th car. I just couldn't. So unfortunately, there had to be a bit of a slowdown in the videos. But yes, I've actually got a car which I'm waiting for the guys to reply, and I'll probably go and get as soon as he replies, and that's going to be the cheap next channel project car. So yeah, I know it's might be a bit of a boring video, but some people care, some people really don't give a shit. But if you do, great, like to have you on the channel. But thanks for watching, everyone. Wait to see what I get next. It'd be good to see what you are guessing down in the comments. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.